You've probably been there. You're heading out for a quick coffee run or a short hike, you pull out your phone, and the battery icon is already flashing orange. You want something that's reliable, easy to live with, and actually worth the few bucks you're spending, not just another gadget that looks good on paper. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The biggest worry is ending up with a charger that's either too bulky to carry, runs out of juice before you do, or just sits in a drawer collecting dust. That's the exact dilemma I faced before I started looking into portable charger stations, and it's why I spent a solid week reading forums, watching unboxing videos, and comparing a handful of models before I finally held the BP3000+2 in my hands. First impressions matter, but the real test is how the device behaves once you start using it day to day. I tried the BP3000+2 on 3 very different routines: a typical commuter day, a weekend road trip, and an overnight camping outing. In each case I was looking for 3 things: does it stay charged long enough, does it actually charge my phone at a usable speed, and does it fit into the everyday chaos without becoming a nuisance. On the commuter test, the charger sat in my backpack alongside my laptop, a notebook, and a reusable water bottle. I pulled it out during a brief layover at the train station, plugged my phone in, and walked straight to my gate. The charging cable, it comes with an integrated USB-C cable that tucks neatly into the body, felt sturdy enough to survive the pull and plug routine. Within 10 minutes my phone jumped from 15% to about 45%, which is more than enough to get me through the next few hours of meetings. The station didn't get warm, and the LED indicator gave a clear visual cue that it still had power left. For a commuter who only needs a quick boost between stops, that's exactly the kind of performance you want. The road trip scenario was a bit different. I loaded the BP3000+2 into the glove compartment of a rental car, along with 2 smartphones and a pair of wireless earbuds. The +2 in the name suggests there are at least 2 output ports, and indeed I could plug both phones at once. The charging speed slowed a touch when both were drawing power, but each still topped out at a respectable 80% after a 30-minute drive. I did notice that after a couple of hours of continuous use the unit's own battery level dipped noticeably. It's not a power bank that can keep multiple devices fully charged for an entire day, but it's a solid midday supplement. If you're the kind of traveler who likes to keep a phone and a secondary device alive without hunting for a wall outlet, this station hits the sweet spot. Finally, the overnight camping test. I set the charger on a small camping table, hooked my phone and a small LED lamp to its ports, and let it run through the night. The BP3000+2 held enough juice to keep my phone above 30% until sunrise, and the lamp stayed lit for about 4 hours before dimming. The built-in cable meant I didn't have to fumble with extra cords in the dark, which was a small but genuine convenience. The downside here is the capacity. After a full night of simultaneous charging, the station itself was nearly empty. If you're planning a multi-day backcountry trek without access to any power source, you'll probably need a larger power bank in addition to this device. So, who should actually buy the Ecogriat BP3000+2? If you're a city dweller, a frequent commuter, or someone who carries a phone and maybe a small accessory that needs occasional top-ups, this little station gives you a reliable safety net without adding bulk. Its integrated cable reduces the chance of losing a charger on the go, and the dual-port layout means you can keep 2 devices alive at once, a real plus for couples or friends traveling together. The price point also feels fair for a product that delivers exactly what it promises: a portable, pocket-sized boost that isn't a full-on power bank but isn't a flimsy keychain charger either. On the flip side, if you're a power user who relies on your phone for navigation, streaming, and constant photo uploads all day, or if you need to charge a tablet, laptop, or a set of Bluetooth headphones for a full 24-hour period, the BP3000+2 will likely fall short. Its capacity isn't disclosed in the product name, but the real-world tests show